Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you're having a good evening so far. Enjoying the mild temperatures, because it looks like that trend is going to continue at least a little bit longer here, guys, according to the models here. And you also notice a recap for the last month's temperatures here, guys. We were well above average when it came to our temperatures, especially for the last 10 days. This is following a cold stretch that we saw in the middle of January, ranging from January 13th all the way through January that's 22nd here, guys, where really only cold stretch that we had this whole entire month of January. And of course, at the beginning of January, we saw above average temperatures. Now, this 28, that's pretty much where we should be for this time of year in terms of average temperatures. That's why it has that neither a red or blue on there. As you know here, above average temperatures have ruled over the below average temperatures. And of course, as I just mentioned, it looks like that trend is going to continue at least for the next several days here going into the first part of February here, guys. So along with that, we had above average temperatures. Again, 25.3 degrees was the average temperature for the entire month of January. This is the second month in a row that we saw above average temperatures here for the entire month in terms of average here. We averaged over 5 degrees above average, over 5. That is pretty warm here, guys. And notice it has been a pretty mild January. Also slightly above average when it came to our precipitation and 7 inches above our snowfall totals. Remember, we saw a lot of snow, especially in that period at the beginning of January. We saw 2 snowstorms come through the area. So Alpena saw a high temperature, guys, of 41 degrees today. 41. Again, 35 degrees was the overnight low, again, with the clouds. That was our installation. That helped keep the temperatures and warmer down towards the surface. Now, of course, with the cold front coming through, that's going to change a little bit as we go through the next couple of days here. And our temperatures will drop off as we go to the overnight hours. Of course, because clear skies, that's going to allow the heat to escape into outer space. But we will warm back up. 49 was the record high back in 1970. Record low was negative 27 back in 1918. So again, the next 5 days here, guys, we're going to continue to see temperatures above average. Of course, we had that minor setback for your Friday. The high temperatures are going to be back in the 30s again. Remember, Tawas saw a high temperature of 48 degrees today, guys. 48, almost made it to 50 for the month of February. That's amazing for seeing mild temperatures like that. So yes, temperatures will be a little bit cooler, though, as we go through your day on your Friday here. As you know, those high temperatures are only going to reach the lower 30s here, guys. So not as warm, but again, as I just mentioned, a temporarily setback because we're going to see those temperatures back warm above average for this time of year once again. According to the temperature outlook, well, here it is. We're going to be well above average here. This is going to go through February the 10th here, guys. So this is pretty much for the Rockies, all the way through the plains, the upper Midwest, the Midwest, and parts of the deep South, and also up through the Northeast here, guys. That's going through February the 10th here, guys. So again, well above average temperatures. Once again, what's going to help? We're going to have plenty of sunshine coming up in the forecast. I'll show you that in just a moment here, though. But it's also going to be dominated because of this high pressure that's going to be dominating our area. It's going to be sitting right over us as we go through this weekend. Eventually, it will move a little bit further south going forward. But tonight, we're going to see partly cloudy skies. And we're going to see a little bit of patchy fog cannot be ruled out. Low temperatures are going to be colder, guys, thanks to the cold front, as I just showed you. Temperatures will be a little cooler. 19 in Onaway, 19. That's going to feel like a deep freeze compared to what we've been dealing with here, guys. 23 in Roger City, 22 in Alpena, 27 degrees will be the overnight low in Alscola and Harrisville, 28 in Tawas, 24 in Miles. So tomorrow, well, we're going to see the same thing, guys. Not as warm, but we're going to see, again, temperatures above average for this time of the year. 30 degrees in Roger City, 32 in Alpena, 31 in Osceola, 33 in Tawas, 34 in Atlanta. Winds will be out in the northeast. That's also going to contribute to our temperatures being a little bit cooler because with the cold front that came through, let's shift our winds back around to the northeast, and that's going to bring in some cooler air into our region. But it will shift back around to the southwest, and you're going to see that here due to the temperatures here. Now look, the overnight low is 12. It's going to be 12 as we go through your Saturday morning here, guys. 12 degrees. But we're going to warm up very nicely due to the sunshine that we're going to get. Again, February is here. The sun angle is going to get a little bit higher in the sky, and it's going to help warm our temperatures just a little bit more here with that February sun. We're going to see plenty of it as well in the 7-day forecast. Now, Thursday looks like we're going to see our next best chance to see some rain, at least as of now. As you might notice, guys, look at the temperatures. We're going to be sitting steady in the 40s as we go through the next 5 to 6 days here, guys, well above average. Overnight lows are going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s as well. So definitely a mild temperatures here, going even starting to your month of February. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a good evening.